Hello. Welcome to my first sketchbook tour. I'm actually really excited. There's definitely is a sketchbook that has like some stuff I love in it and some stuff I absolutely don't like. So hopefully it'll be fun to look through. So let's start. So this is the cover. I actually didn't decorate it very early on. I got like halfway through and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I should decorate the cover. So I just took some Sharpies and went a little nuts and had fun. And then I ended up putting some acrylic paint on here and making a little cute little ghost. Yep, this is not a drill. Oh yeah, my sketchbook is a Strathmore mixed media, as you can kind of see. 40 sheets. My next sketchbook is also the same one because they work good for me. So, and they're not like too expensive. So, all right. So the very first page, I typically just use it for swatching and stuff like that. Then I ended up gluing some really random stuff in here. And here I like wrote down some things to draw more of, things I was enjoying drawing in this sketchbook. So we've got cats, bugs, raccoons, songbirds, berries, fruit, cute sticker ideas. I was trying to come up with some ideas for stickers, didn't really, but I came up with a painting idea, which you'll see later on. Glued some other random stuff in here. Anyway, this is just covering up some personal information there. And these are my Stettler colored pencils, which you'll see throughout. And some Hershey's Kisses wrapper. Alright. I don't remember, but these are not going to be pages I'm super proud of. But so for a little bit, I was trying to get myself into art by drawing what one of the random kind of days of the year was. Like, you know how on calendars there'll be like a cherry pie day or something like that? I was like looking them up for a while for like prompt ideas. And the first one I found was biological. It was like biodiversity day or something. I don't think it was biological diversity day, I guess. Anyway, so I went outside and drew some stuff. And then this is really random stuff. Before I was using references very well. Hope I don't have to talk to anyone. Relatable zombie. Awkward zombie. Practicing some asparagus for the next one. Oops. So then there was day 2, which was Happy National Asparagus Escargot Tiara Day, May 24th, 2013. So I did an asparagus lady, and she has a pet snail and a little mushroom guy holding her tiara. I don't. It's kind of fun, but I'm not really super proud of this illustration. But it was part of like a sort of art blocky time for me, so that's kind of cute. And then I really wanted to try to finish do a finished illustration. So I think there was an alligator day or something. So I did this girl having a picnic with an alligator, and I like it. It's not as good as I wanted it to be, kind of thing. Like, I'm not really happy with I used, I think, too many different colors throughout here, and I don't really like it. And stuff like that. But I think it's pretty cute still. And kind of cute. Kind of cute. And that was with alcohol markers. I believe my Ohuhu markers. And colored pencils. And then I just recently, I didn't know what to do with this page, so I decided to do what some people do, which is like kind of trace the back of it where it bled through. And I actually kind of like this one almost more than the other one. Like the sketch, I think it's really cute. So I really like the party hats edition. And then this is just kind of a sketchy page with some polar bears and some mugs, some cookies that didn't really turn out great. I like glued in part of a gift bag that had fallen apart, and I decided I just wanted to use the paper rather than throw it out because it's kind of cool. And oh yeah, this is actually a turning point, believe it or not, for this sketchbook. See, we're in the fall here. I actually worked throughout the sketchbook very chaotically, so you'll see stuff that's like sooner or more recent, and then stuff that's like way before. It's just kind of all over the place because I'd go back and like finish pages. And anyway, so this was a turning point for me because I decided to sit down and draw some stuff, some animals from references. And I did these snails, and I had a lot of fun doing them. And then I decided to add a little bit of watercolor. And the watercolor didn't turn out like amazing on here, but it opened my brain. Like, it was just like, oh my gosh, okay, I can go nuts in this sketchbook. It actually works pretty good. The watercolor works, decently in here. So that was a huge turning point for me in the sketchbook, was just kind of learning. I mean, in general, I learned a lot of different like art supplies I can use in here that really spice it up. And this is a drawing I really like. I actually drew this a long time ago, like even before the snails, but I didn't paint it for so long because I was worried I was gonna wreck it. I didn't want to wreck it, and I wanted it to be perfect, and yada yada yada. Anyway, I really like how it turned out. I kind of want to make this again though, and like push myself to do better with the coloring, because I think I can make it more vibrant and more fun, and I don't know. I like it though. I like it a lot. Oh my gosh, noisy car just went by. I'm one of those YouTubers now that talks about noisy cars. Not a great page. I kind of like how this eventually turned out. It's not, I don't know if it shows up great on camera, but it was just kind of like, I wasn't actually doing this to finish the sketchbook. I was just like kind of going through and really quickly finishing the like pages that I'd left blank because I really wanted it to be done, because I don't know, I got to the near end and I was like, oh my gosh, we gotta get rid of it. So yeah, this one's kind of pretty sketchy, but I still kind of like it. It's pretty fun. This was an early one that I just took a Sharpie and was like, okay, I'm just gonna, it was trying to get through art block, so I'm not super proud of it. It ended up staying into the last of it though. I was planning to paint over this for the longest time, but oh well, it shows some progress and like what I did on an art block day to try to get myself. I really felt like drawing a person. I really felt like just making some marks on the page, and I did. It's not amazing, but I did, and it helped me get through my art block. So there you go. And we've got another sketchy page. I glued in a envelope because I've got some colorful envelopes that people give me with cards, and why not use them in here because they add some color and fun and give you a little pocket. And I drew some cute little I think all of these were like studies, pretty closely. This one's a bit more stylized, but yeah, studies. And then another polar bear. I really was enjoying this kind of style of polar bear, and as you can see, I was trying it in different ways. And yeah, this was actually earlier as well. But as I was getting into art again, I was trying to draw I was actually trying to make some patterns with these guys. I was designing some cute little bugs to make some like reoccurring patterns. And I didn't finish it, but I did make some like finished motifs of them, and they turned out pretty cute. And this is a painting I did. You can actually see the full video on my channel if you want to see me in the process of painting this. It definitely helped me learn a lot about acrylic painting, but I want to do better. It definitely was a painting that made me want to get a lot better at acrylic painting, because it didn't turn out quite how I wanted it to, but it's still kind of cute. And you'll see a lot more gooses because I got into a bit of a goose phase. Okay, so the the artwork after this is one that I absolutely hate, but I left it in because it was a huge kind of curve from major art block into doing art again. I did it in, just please don't judge my art based off of this, but yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, it's it's done in alcohol markers and colored pencils, and I spent way too long on this piece. Like, I worked really hard on this, believe it or not, but I did it without references, out anything like that, and this was, again, one of the things that I was like, what am I doing? Like, I gotta use references, I gotta, like, improve my art, I gotta get better at this, so yeah, this was, even though it was a horrible piece of art, it taught me a lot, and I'm grateful for it for pushing me through some major art block and getting me to where I am right now. This is just kind of a sketchy page. Yep. Again, without references or anything, so it was just kind of doodling. And I didn't do anything with the back of this. I just was like done with done with this. Another doodly page. This was another actually page that, like, I was like sitting down, I'm like, I gotta do art, and then it actually, I was like, I don't really want to just do this. I want to be improving my art, you know? So then I like looked up some bunnies and I did some bunny studies, and you'll see some more of that. Then we're gonna get like majorly into the studies. So we got some bunny studies, and I got super excited when I did these. I was like, okay, I can improve my art. I just gotta like actually look at things and draw them, which I know sounds really silly. And then I did the moths, which was really fun, but quite challenging actually to get like their wings right and stuff. Also was learning a lot about how, like, through doing studies, I was learning a lot about how things are like very asymmetric, like, and that's part of what makes things really interesting. So that's something I'm trying to carry on into my art. Some raccoon studies. These were super fun. Scruffy raccoons. Some owl studies, which were actually really challenging. Owls proved really challenging to try to draw, but they're cute. And then some just kind of doodly things. I was like, I'm just gonna do some a weird elk thing and cat. Not super proud of this, but whatever, it's a doodle. And then this was a cat study, which I really like how that turned out. And then this was like, oh man, I really like cats. Let's do more cats. And then I was like, I got obsessed with Mothman for a couple of pages, and I was like, I want to do like a finished piece of Mothman, so I was like doing some thumbnails, but I didn't really come up with something that I really liked from there. I don't know. Then I've got Moth Boy here. Moth Boy. Here's some more Moth Boy. Moth Boy is sad, needs hug. Yep, and then he's hugging him. And then this is actually one I did literally yesterday. It's like was basically the last picture I did in my sketchbook. And I think this was my best acrylic painting yet, and I'm very excited with how it turned out. I love it. I'm so excited to do more. I worked so hard on this to get it looking somewhat close to the reference, which was a picture that I took, and it's so pretty. And I even think the ducks kind of look like ducks there, so that's cool. I'm really excited about this. I really liked it. And like I learned like a lot more how to like get the colors right and stuff. You'll see some other worse acrylic paintings further on. Yep, don't love this picture, but it's there. So this is another Mothman. This is a concept of like I was thinking Mothman was probably someone that actually just liked to help people out at night, who's like just his love language is acts of service, so he's just filling up somebody's windshield wiper fluid for them, being a cutie. Yep. I kind of want to do some more of these, but we'll see. I gotta like actually come up with a good design for how I want to draw Mothman. These are, believe it or not, some studies of like crows and ravens, but they didn't turn out amazing. Yeah, so, oh well. Some candy. Was a bit of an art block for that. Oop. Some cats and watercolor. I really like this. I basically just painted some like a watercolor wash and then I sketched on it with like a similar color. I really like how these turned out, but they are studies still, so I want to do them with some original kind of stuff, art. But here I did an acrylic painting of our kitty cat Belle. Really like how this turned out. Still, you can see like I'm here still not amazing at acrylic painting, but I am learning. This was actually one of my first one. This was my first acrylic painting in this sketchbook, believe it or not. And then more of the concept of painting it with watercolor and then sketching on top, although it was a study again, and I'm sad because I like how it turned out. It's a lot brighter green in person too. Some more kitty studies. Some pigeon studies. And then this was, I guess, some fan art of the Headbangers Pigeons, the game. And then a sticky note that says, "It's okay to be messy." Because, you know, we all need that every now and then. A self-portrait, not the best, just something I wanted to do. And then some fish studies, which I actually painted with some watercolor, which was fun. Some cat studies, and then I was like, I'm gonna try to... This was another one I did in a hurry, this artwork, so to try to finish the sketchbook. And I don't love it, but it's there. It's fine. There's gonna be messy stuff in a sketchbook. That's just how it works. Kitty cat. Cats are floofy. Toucan. Snowman. Corbin and I made a snowman the other day, and so I sort of drew him here. Sticker. Don't drink paint water. Duck. And I had a dream where I was like pulling... It's pretty gruesome. Anyway, it involved a centipede, and I decided to draw the centipede. A study of a lady. I think I don't know, I don't really love this, but it's not bad. And then this one I did. I quite like that one. A frog page. I misspelled croak. Don't come for me in the comments. Small, cute, full of life, and incredibly hoppy. I like this page, it's pretty cute. Again, they're frog studies. I was trying to learn how to draw stuff as you do in a sketchbook. And then I did some like monochromatic paintings, little sort of landscape painting. This was fun, but it also, yeah, it was a bit of a challenge because I'm like trying to train myself to do more art. I know that sounds bad, but like to really sit down and finish things, and so I had to force myself to finish all of these. Some dragonfly and blueberry studies. These were fun to do. Actually, not all of these are dragonfly. I think these are damselflies. Some of them. Oops. Some fruit studies. I like how the lemons turned out. I like how these strawberries turned out. And I like went back and was coloring some things with my Ohuhu markers, which I just got. The water-based ones. So excited to use them in my new sketchbook. Some fox and strawberry studies. As you can see, we're in December, so it's getting closer, but there's still like a lot left. A frog. She's, I guess, upset. I don't know. Frog gardener that's upset about something. Who knows? Maybe she's just unimpressed with us looking at her while she gardens. And some tulips and watercolor and colored pencil. Oh yeah, my brilliant idea to like I drew. Actually, looks a lot better on camera, but I like drew some sketches, and then I was like, I'm gonna glue this tissue paper in here. It kind of looks cool. I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. Makes it very bright. Some rabbit studies, strawberry studies. Here's my alligator painting. Oh, I did this almost exactly a month ago. I did this with watercolor and colored pencils. I really like how it turned out, actually. It's very vibrant. I was really trying to make it vibrant, so I kind of pushed myself to use more of my watercolors, which I'm not really used to. Kitty cat. Colored with my Ohuhu markers. This I never got to color, and I like put some used white paint on there for some reason. Anyway, some white paint. Some geese. Some more geese. Some really bad alligators. Some more geese. This was fun to do. I made that into a TikTok, I think, and a short, I think. Some birdies. Some more geese. Geese studies. Some chair studies and some plant studies. I was trying to like do some furniture, learn how to draw furniture. It's kind of fun. Okay, we've got some plant studies again. I really enjoyed doing these. This was like done with just like a very loose style of like holding the pen back like this and just kind of really loosely doing it. And I really like how this turned out. I really like, and same with this page. Same idea. And I like that little cat in that one. It's cute. Yeah, I really like this. And colored with Ohuhu markers. Again, water-based markers. I got it in my head that I wanted to do some... Every once in a while I've been wanting to draw some faces again, so I did some. And this is actually me and my boyfriend. I did not do a very good job of him. I need to practice drawing men again, because I'm not good at it. Even my face, I messed up a lot, but it's fine. And I drew Elsa, because why not? This was just a study of a screen thing. The second movie. Some ducks. I went to my my boyfriend's mother's place, and we went for a walk, and there were so many ducks, and they were having such a lovely time. So I took a lot of pictures, and then I sketched them a lot, as you can see. Some more loose sketches of the ducks. Toilet with some flowers. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Yeah, not my favorite page, but I do like the cookies. Cookies. But those are just, I glued those in. Some more ducks. I actually kind of tried to paint these ones. Turned out okay. This is translucent, so you can kind of see it shiny. But nah, it didn't turn out amazing. Same with these. I like the sketches, but I tried to I was frantically trying out my Ohuhu markers on everything without references or anything, and so I was just coloring like mad, and it didn't really turn out amazing. But it's okay. It's a sketchbook. You can have some not so amazing things, and same with this page. That bird didn't turn out amazing, but it's fine. And here's where I got the Ohuhu markers, and I swatched them all, and I had the time of my life. And yeah, as you can see, I'm very excited on this page. And then I went to town with them. I decided I wanted to try drawing a room. So this is a study of a room picture on Pinterest. And then I just made a little cat. And then I did some more cats. These aren't studies, these are I did these myself for my head. And I kind of like this page. It's interesting. I don't know if I love the colors for this, but it's interesting. And I drew another kitty cat. I was having fun coloring the cats in Ohuhu markers. And I did a self-portrait of myself, wearing a shirt that actually I got from one of my favorite artists, which is Fawnwood. And I'm happy by myself, is what that kitty cat's saying. Some geese. I like this one. And this is a study of a mushroom. I actually really like how that turned out, but yeah, it's a study. Some more kitty cats. And I also finished this painting yesterday, but it didn't turn out nearly as good as the other one. But it still was a huge learning process, so I'm happy I did it, even though it's not amazing. But yeah, very cool. And then we're on the last page, and here's just everything I learned in my sketchbook, in this sketchbook, and some doodles. When I have leftover paint, I just kind of paint it in somewhere. So I did it here, and then I did some doodles, and I did it here. And yeah, it was a good sketchbook. I enjoyed it, and I'm excited to start the new one. So hopefully it goes well. Also, this is not my artwork. This is just from a magazine I glued in. But yeah, hopefully it goes well, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the new sketchbook. And I'm excited to do some more art in some other locations too. I want to make some more art out of my sketchbook this year as well. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed this, and let me know maybe what was your favorite or least favorite sketch, and I'll see you hopefully next time. Bye!